What Family and Children's Service really represents to me is an agency that puts the care of the patients and the quality of the care and their services offered ahead of making profits to enrich the agency.
We're able to work with at-risk youth who have some difficult situations, whether it's at school or whether it's at home. We're able to provide structure and support to the families and the kids, as well as bridging the gap of communication between all the probation, schools, kids, families, whoever they're working with, and services.
In the respite program, we work with both elders and their family caregivers, and we support their caregivers by giving them a much-needed break and by giving them some time to spend on themselves.
I get opportunities to do so many fun activities. We take kids hiking, fishing, bowling. We go out on the lake on chartered boats. Anything that kids haven't had an opportunity to be exposed to before, we'll go with them and model good behavior.
I think what I enjoy most about working here is that I feel like I'm helping people every day, multiple people every day, in that when somebody calls us, it's probably the most difficult phone call that they have to make. And then once they get on the phone and I start talking to them, they ease into what they're wanting to talk about and what they're wanting to deal with. And I feel like by the end of the phone call, I get to talk to somebody. I feel like I've made a difference just in that little bit of a phone call.
Family and Children's Service is such an excellent team, a team of professional providers and those of us that support them. It's a great opportunity for me to be a part of that team, to offer my talents, my commitment, and really make a difference for the clients that we serve.
Family and Children's Service is a wonderful organization. I always think about the good they do in the community, the number of lives they touch, families, children, help with issues, and I personally had a situation with my father who was at home ill, being taken care of by my mother, where the then home health aid program helped my family, and I never forgot that, and I just think they do wonderful things for the community.
I love the staff. You know, every day I come to work and there are people I really enjoy seeing and having as my colleagues. I love the fact that we have such a caring, supportive environment.
I've been very impressed by things I didn't know about Family and Children's before I joined the board. I didn't know, for example, about the Dispositional Alternatives Program, which, for those of you who don't know, is a part of the organization that works with kids that have been in trouble through the courts, and then they get, instead of doing jail time or other kinds of things, they get help through counseling and group work and a lot of things.
I have two connections to Family and Children's. One, I'm a former employee, worked here for almost 6 years, many years ago. And I think more importantly, as an attorney representing children in family court, I have worked closely with the clinicians here who are counseling the children I represent. And I have seen the amazing work that they do, taking badly neglected, badly disturbed children and helping them get to a different place.
In my role, I have the opportunity to interface with the community a lot and with local employers, and I can't tell you the number of times that people will come up to me and say, oh, I love Family and Children's Service, they've helped me so much, or I brought my son there when he was having a lot of trouble at school, or I came there when I was going through a divorce.
You know you're being treated by people that have one thing in mind. They're trying to give you the best quality of service that can be offered. You know, there are a lot of people that get into this business for a lot of different reasons. The people that come to work here, they can very easily have different practices and they can very easily do the same work on their own outside of this agency. They choose to come here because they know that the mission that we stand for is one that really serves the community, really treats everybody as individuals, really looks at people in a real supportive way.